YouTube. How the hell you doing? This is your boy IconicBelow bringing you a brand new video today. Obviously this isn't going to be the happiest video in the world. Obviously you guys see the title and stuff like that. There's two bombings today. Now, I wasn't really sure whether to make this video or not, but I'm going to. Truthfully, because I think I have some insight on it. And I think that this could possibly end up like a cover-up like we saw in Orlando and stuff like that. So I'm going to get my feelings out about it. I'm going to get the facts out about it, because obviously not many people are looking at it just yet. I think it only had 18,000 clicks on Facebook. I don't know about Twitter. But this isn't growing as big as what many people would expect it to. Personally, this one hit kind of close to home with me living in New York. It's kind of a big deal. So, first off, we had a bombing in New Jersey. I think I remember it saying Seaside. So, around the Jersey Shore and stuff, there was a Marine 5K, I think it was, that was going to happen today. There was about 6 or 7 bombs found in garbage cans. They were homemade pipe bombs. They weren't anything that not normal people could make. Again, this looks really bad for anybody who thinks ISIS is here and stuff like that. It's very scary as a person who's an adult now, looking back at stuff like 9/11. It was everyday people that were attacked, and everyday people that attacked us. Now again, we're looking at the same thing. We have everyday people attacking us, not like a warmonger or something like that. You kind of would expect it. But at least no Marines, no citizens were injured in this. And that's, I think, the big thing. Nothing, I assume there's probably a little bit of damage. A bomb fucking went off in New Jersey. I kind of would assume that there's some kind of damage. But nobody was injured. And that's the big part of that one. But just a couple, maybe even 50 miles away in Manhattan tonight, there was a bombing. And it could be connected. Truthfully, I wouldn't be surprised if it was connected. But there was a bombing in Manhattan, in, I believe, part of the borough of Manhattan called Chelsea. Now, there are 25 injured. Truthfully, I hope every single one of you guys pull through. But I'm going to talk about it in a negative light, obviously, because it's a negative issue that's going on. I looked at the demographics for Chelsea, New York, and 72% of them are white. Now, that to me kind of struck something. Definitely kind of struck something, especially when we saw things going on in Minnesota, I believe, and stuff like that going on about Black Lives Matter, and them attacking cops and ambulance officers and firefighters and shooting them. This could be Black Lives Matter. And I didn't think that this morning. After an attack on things like an armed force rally or something, I would completely expect things like ISIS. But this really made me look at Black Lives Matter. And the reason I say that isn't because I'm racist, isn't because I think negatively about changing the world to be for equality. But when you're not looking at the entire picture, when you're out of the picture. Now, I live in a small town. I can't be like, Black Lives Matter affects every single African American that's in my town. No, it doesn't. Because, truthfully, there isn't as much racism as everybody says there is. But I think that should be another video. And that should be a different video. I hope every single one of these people pull through. But we do have to look at things like Black Lives Matter and ISIS, and we have to hold this person accountable for what they did. We can't let this go by like we let Orlando go by. Orlando, that person was on so many suspected terrorism lists and stuff like that, and nothing was done. They were still able to gather weapons because they were on a terrorism list, and they were still able to gather them. Now, I'm not saying we should strip Second Amendment rights from citizens because of something mentally a mentally unstable person does. But come on, we have to make this country safer, and I think in the end, that's what we all need to learn. Is we need to create a safe country for my kids, your kids, everybody's kids, and stop attacking each other. I remember in 2011, 2001, September 11th. I'm sure anybody who's watching this video is old enough. They remember it too. I was in second grade and I was pulled out of class about 20, 30 minutes after it happened. My mom came and got me. Now, I'm sure if you remember September 11th as well as I do, I remember the entire thing. You guys remember the patriotism and everything else after that happened. You guys remember seeing the flags everywhere. Everybody saying, I don't care who we attack, we need to fix what happened. Now, there's many, many stories about what happened, who did it, why they did it, or even if it was a setup. That doesn't matter. It's the patriotism and the combining of people and showing that we're not based on race or based on religion or based on sex. We're based on the country that we live in. We're all American. Stop attacking people and have a good day.